time is money. We all know that, and yet we get pulled in so many different directions. What if you could identify the highest income producing areas of your life and focused all your time and energies there? Would you be more profitable? Would you have a lot better balance in your life? You betcha. Well, today we are very, very blessed to have Ann McNeill with us. Ann, we met you at an NSA convention about 2 years ago.
Yes.
And it has been really charming to know you and your daughter Ione.
Thank you.
Ann has been in the construction industry for the past 30 years. In fact, she's the first owner and president of an African-American owned, female-owned construction business in Florida. Now, Ann, you have spoken at NAWBO, Go for the Greens.
Yes.
You're active in WeBank.
Yes.
You are on their national board for diversity.
Yes.
Ann has her fingers in every pie that I've ever seen. She's a very busy woman, and yet she lives very much on purpose. One of the businesses Ann has created is called Constructively Speaking, where Ann puts on seminars and webinars. She does workshops. She does keynote speaking tailored to the entrepreneur, helping entrepreneurs to get more out of life, to work in those highest income producing areas and create a better balance in their life, getting a better quality of life. So, Ann, I'm going to turn this over to you because you take very complex things like life and you've broken it down and you can give us some tips.
It is said that time is everything. We value money so much. Often we get confused in thinking if I had more money, more money, more money. But actually what we really want is more time. More time to do the things that we value the most. So if I were to ask you a question and ask, if I gave you $1 billion and in return I want all of your time, would you trade with me?
No.
She said no. Now I ask those of you, if I offered to give you $1 billion and in return I want all of your time, if your answer is no, then ask yourself the question, why are you trading time for dollars now in your life by being so busy to make the money, thinking more money will change things? It's the time.
So, Ann, what you're saying is there are 3 things that we can do to help us really identify these highest income producing areas.
Yes, in your personal and your business life.
And the first one you said was creating your obituary?
Yes, the first one is starting with the end in mind. When you start there, I think that we all get better clarity about truly what's important. What's really important. You know, so many of us, we find ourselves climbing that ladder of success only to find it leaning against the wrong wall. And so, when we're clear from the writing of the obituary, then we can take that and create a definite chief purpose and goal for our life and actually write it into a statement. Now, when I did this at first, it took a while, and a while could be weeks, it could be months. But if you start with the end in mind in terms of what would you like to have said about you when you're dead and gone, and once you are clear about what that is, you know, maybe that book you wanted to write, maybe the song you wanted to sing, maybe an organization you wanted to start, or a business, and then your family and friends, when they stand and they say those wonderful things, are they true? So when you start there, and then it helps you get clear about what your definite chief purpose is in life, and from that you begin to write a strategic plan for your entire life. So to recap, first, start with your obituary. Second, get a definite chief goal from that. And thirdly, begin to write a strategic plan for your entire life to make that come true. We can create the goal, the action, the plan, and put a date on it. That becomes your strategic life plan. I call my husband my boyfriend. Over 30 years. Why? Because just because you're husband and wife, you're also lovers. What quality time do you really spend on a date, even if it's once a month? Have you visited Victoria's Secret lately? This is real girl talk here, and that's what we do at the retreat. Because so often things happen in our life and time, and we get too busy for ourselves. But we can never get too busy for ourselves. Why? Because people are always making withdrawals from us. Withdrawals. And eventually we're bankrupt and we don't know why. But what about making your own deposits on a daily basis? I do what I call my daily date with myself. Yes.
Tell me about this. The daily date with yourself.
Yes. That's a part of the boot camp. But every day, I'm a 4 o'clock riser. Ooh. It's okay. Whatever time works for you. It could be 6 o'clock. But spend quality time with yourself. But I find that if I spend a good 2 hours with a daily date with myself, I read, I journal, I pray, I meditate, I exercise. I take all my vitamins, and I take care of myself, and I invest 2 hours a day in myself. Now, I have made a 2-hour deposit, and everybody that makes a withdrawal from me all day long will not bankrupt me.
Oh, I like that.
Yes.
I like that. But now, so in your workshops,
yes,
in your boot camps, you help us to find this 2 hours. Because I know a lot of people listening here going, 2 hours?
Well, no,
of course, the 4 a.m. thing really happens. I'm thinking back to when I had to write my book.
Yes.
The only time I had was between 4:30 and 6:30 in the morning.
Exactly.
And it took me 4 months, but the book got done. In fact, 2 books got done.
Exactly.
So it's a great time of day.
And what you could have done, and I would suggest you should do, is go back and spend that time with Dawn. You have so many people pulling on you, Dawn, every day, all day, every day. So constructively speaking, then, I do workshops, seminars, and keynotes, in addition to a boot camp, and the next one is a boot camp for executive women, and then I'm going to also do one for business executives, which would be men and women, to get greater clarity in your highest income producing areas in your personal and your business life. And so what we just explained, the 3 steps, that will be a part of that 3-day plan. Yes, it's actually on Singer Island at the Palm Beach Marriott. But so the setting is an island retreat kind of setting, but I like to suggest that it is one of the very few times in your life that you really get to sit down and really look at your life from the inside out.
Now, how can they find more out about this? Where do they go?
You can go to my website at www.annmcneill.com. That's ANNMCNEILL.com.
When is this coming up?
The boot camp is on November the 10th, 11th, and 12th, Palm Beach Singer Island Marriott.
All right, and that's this year, 2011. But you do these periodically.
Yes.
So if you're seeing this video at sometime past November 2011, they can go to your website and find out the more recent ones. So start writing your obituaries. Real cheerful topic there. But I think this is very valuable. And thank you so much, and thank you for your friendship. And we'll see you next month.